He drove out the snakes with his prayers, but that's not all it takes.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi read a poem by Bono about Ukraine, and I don't know why. So I'm going to play this. This blew up online. There are countless articles just ripping this apart. It is so bizarre. And it's one example in a long line of examples of Nancy Pelosi doing really weird things that I will get to those later as well. So first, here we go. Here is this poem. It is what it is, but here you go.
Bono has been a very Irish part of our lives. And he said this. He said, "Oh, St. Patrick, he drove out the snakes with his prayers, but that's not all it takes. For the smoke symbolizes an evil that arises and hides in your heart as it breaks. And the evil risen from friends, from the darkness that lives in some men, but in sorrow and fear, that's when saints can appear, to drive out those old snakes once again. And they struggle for us to be free from the psycho in this human family. Ireland's sorrow and pain is now the Ukraine, and St. Patrick's name is now Zelensky." About that. Are we ready? We are ready. Okay, we're ready to welcome the Riverdance 25th anniversary show straight here in the capital of the United States.
And then she brings out Riverdance. The invasion of Ukraine, brought to you by Bono and Riverdance. Look, before I get to reactions to this, some funny ones, because I think we all need a laugh. This just trivializes the invasion, the whole issue. It's I don't know why Pelosi feels the need to do stuff like this, and again, I have more examples coming up, but it's this constant obsession with popular culture, trying to insert it into serious issues, and it just landing completely flat. I think Nancy Pelosi, I think she thinks she lives in like a television show, and this is just part of the act for her. It is really bizarre. But look, I could, dissect this poem. I don't think it's necessary. There's things there like Bono uses the term the Ukraine. That's not a proper way to refer to Ukraine. But whatever. There's articles about breaking this down. I don't care enough to do that here. I'll link to those articles below the video. But this ultimately just trivializes this whole issue. And if you're going to do something like this, at the very least, use a Ukrainian poet. Bono, I guess, it's St. Patrick's Day. That's the theme. So what, you're bringing the Russian invasion of Ukraine into your themed party for St. Patrick's Day? Like, it's so stupid. But let's laugh first, shall we? Couple reactions online. This from Hammerhead. Here's their poem. "There once was a leader named Putin, for whom Tucker Carlson was rootin'. He invaded Ukraine, inflicted some pain. Now oil companies are just lootin'." I want to laugh, but this is also trivializing the whole thing. So, I guess I'm not doing any better here either. This as well. "My name's Nancy, and I'm here to say invading Ukraine is it's not okay." God damn. Look, it's okay to laugh. It's okay to laugh. I'm saying that because I'm laughing, but it's okay to laugh. Not at the invasion, but at these people making fun of Nancy Pelosi. This is just so ridiculous. All right. So if you want actual breakdowns or breakdown of the poem, there's a great one in Discourse blog here by Catherine Kruger. Goes over why there are some problematic issues with the actual poem itself. But, this made headlines. San Francisco Gate here, Nancy Pelosi reading a poem written by Bono about Ukraine was as cringe as you'd expect. Independent here, Pelosi ridiculed for reading a Bono poem about Ukraine at lawmakers' lunch. New York Magazine, Ukraine doesn't deserve Bono's terrible poem. This was so bad that even Snopes had to put out a fact check just so people, to tell people that, yes, this is real. So, in case you don't know, Snopes is a fact-checking website. Did Pelosi read a poem by Bono about Ukraine? Yes. Yes, she did. Because it is so unbelievable that they had to clarify. Now, there are examples of Pelosi doing cringe things. Here are some of those other examples. Nancy Pelosi and her fridges or her freezers full of ice cream. So she was on one of the late night shows at the beginning of the pandemic when people were like struggling, to get by. She had this appearance on this late night show. I think it was James Carden. Is that his name? Showing her buckets of ice cream in her various freezers. And yeah, she got slammed for that by everyone. Another example here. Congressional Democrats criticized for wearing kente cloth at event honoring George Floyd. Again, another performance here. Really weird behavior. And last example, this is more recent. Nancy Pelosi introduces Lin-Manuel Miranda, Hamilton cast, for a virtual performance during January 6th reflection. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know what the hell's going on. Why? That's it. That's all I got.